button there is called a grease zerk, or grease zerk. They now thread in. The old ones used to just like punch in, and he had to drill them out. Guys, I think I have rust phobia or oxide phobia. I went to the store and I picked up some paint. This is a pretty close color match. I looked up on the website and they call it Land Pride Beige. Cat yellow, industrial yellow. I had thought it was just kind of faded paint, but its yellow is way off from this. So we're going to try a little touch of this here on the side, just because I've got so much bare metal here, and kind of see if this color might work. This is, I don't even see a code. Oh, sand. 7771 sand. So let's give her a try. Love my Rust-Oleum spray paint. Well, I scraped it a little bit. I didn't sand it so I can see the bumps underneath from the paint, but it's pretty close. I don't know. Which is worse, going too yellow or going too light of a color? So I'm back here at my lawnmower. We have had no rain. Wouldn't you know, we've been able to use this thing once, and then we parked it back on here, under here. One of my viewers brought it to my attention that this grease zerk was bad, and that's why it wasn't taking grease. So of course I asked my husband about it. He says, yes, that's the problem. You need to switch it out. So he appointed me mechanic for the day. So here I've got these grease fittings. We picked these up at Tractor Supply. Real handy to have on hand. And they make a special tool for pulling out broken ones. This one isn't broken, it's just not taking grease. So the little ball valve inside is probably gone bad. So I went through the different pile of wrenches. Of course, these little ones are buried in the toolbox because they never get found. And finally came up with, oh, and there it goes. Oh, this one's an 8mm. So I had to find out if this was straight or tapered and what size it is. And there's metric and standard, and then there's tapered and straight, and there's angled. And this is just a straight, coming out straight. You got these types of angled ones here. And I'm not real fancy about this kind of stuff. It's just, let's get it swapped out. You can see, I don't know why he's putting old ones back in here. Maybe if he soaks them in solvent, they'll start working again. I don't know why he would do that. Or maybe he just tested them out and they got all grody. But this one, that looks used. So, I went through the box. Check on a thread chart if you're not sure. And it just spins right back in there real easy. Do this maintenance on your equipment because it will save the life of your equipment. And somebody, I think, didn't do a lot on this. And the guy told me he bought it from the neighbor, but somewhere on it I ended up finding a chalk mark, an auction number. So I think the neighbor had an auction and got rid of their stuff, or the guy wasn't being truthful. That's how it works with things for sale on the side of the road. He didn't have it for sale on Craigslist. So, you know, he was just an old timer guy, not like into like flipping stuff. But boy, the collection of yard tools he had. I ended up even getting one of those garden seeders for an extra $2, and Trey loves them so much. So I'm going to grab the grease gun and get this greased and see if I can get to some mowing. Hey everyone, so we are at the end of the season and I am doing my due diligence for maintenance on my finish mower. She's probably ran for about the last time. She might run one more time. We've had our first frost and anything tall is just kind of dying off weed-wise. But I wanted to hit these grease zerks one more time just so that it doesn't get froze up during storage. Chances are it may set right here all winter long because storage space is quite limited. Eventually we'll build a lean-to off of the building, not before this winter. So we've got this grease zerk that we had replaced on the back, and I had forgot to mention that if you replace the grease zerk and it's still not coming through, you might have to heat that up to get any dried grease out of there. I'll have husband show you that on his grain cart that he was working on last week. Here's viewer had recommended to me that I might want to get a grease gun that is powered. Well, I don't know what all YouTubers you watch, but I just recently saw another video from Stony Ridge Farmer, and I don't have $170 for a grease gun when I've already got one. This thing gets used probably every few days. I don't mind pumping it a couple of times. Now, I don't have enough viewers to get any sponsorships for what kind of grease I use, so there's no benefit to me telling you that. It's just what we're using. We can go check the box. Anyways, that's my greasing video for today. Remember to like this video, support your ladies, support your lady farmers and your farmers in general. Remember to share any videos that you like and find relevant. It is a Shell Gaddis grease that we're using. So, it is an S3, which is your viscosity, I believe. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye. So you're heating up the dried up grease that's in it?
No, I'm actually going to try to fan the outer metal away from the kingpin so that grease will slide up through there. And it'll make the grease that I'm putting in so hot, it'll be like fuel.
I see.
And then once you got it all set like that, then it'll stay good.
Oh, couldn't you flush it with diesel? Or won't that soften it?
Well, you gotta put it in under high pressure even normally. So
yeah.
So what this will do, the grease zerk we know works. The threads are good. So a little bit of heat. When we start seeing grease boil out of there, then I'll put the zerk back in it.
Weekend came early for that guy.
Then once you can get any in there at all, you start using it again. See how it's starting to smoke in the top? That's what it does. And I can smell it burning from here. So once you get some grease anywhere around there, you get using again, then as you turn this thing back and forth, it just gets everywhere on its own again. Right, Trace?
Oh yeah, I can smell it. I just noticed these tubs look like they're about the same size as that air compressor.
These are a lot smaller.
Are they?
Yeah, tons smaller. See, we get it up so hot, we have liquid grease boiling out the top. It's turned that old dried up stuff to liquid because of the heat. We've thinned it.
So don't touch it.
No, it's boiling.
That won't come off of you, it'll burn through you. Blister you up terrible.
good time to do it because you're going to paint. So
Yep.
you can scrape all them stickers right off. None of that means anything.
Good.
We don't even know what brand it is.
No, it just says Farm Co-op on it.
Farm Co.
Yeah.
As a brand or the co-op?
About the co-op. No, it's not like the Green Wagon. So crazy. Oh, what a cute little miniature wrench you have. I know a cute little boy who would...
Oiling the grease right out of the zerk.
I know a cute little boy who would probably like to steal that for his toolbox. Yeah, pushing it right up.
Oil. So hot.
See that? Wow. That's gross. Don't get that on your clothes.
Cooling down.
Uh-huh.
So the grease gun is actually bypassing what we got in there.